Then he says, for indeed, God is the guide of those who have believed to a straight path. So God will guide those who have believed to the straight path, right? We don't need any other person's guidance. So verse 55, but those who disbelieve will not cease being in doubt of it. Minhu, the Quran. Those who disbelieve, they will never cease. They will not cease being in doubt of the Quran. Always in doubt. You tell them the Quran is enough, they say, Akhi, no, you need the Sunnah. The Quran is sufficient, Akhi, no. How do you do your salat if you don't follow the Quran alone? The Quran explains everything. Tell me, how can I use my television? Where does it say how to use my television? The Quran is sufficient for the guidance. No, Akhi. Okay, tell me, if I want to sleep with my wife, what do I need to do?
Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly.
That's the kind of questions the secretaries will keep asking you. Oh my God. So, but those who disbelieve will not cease being in doubt of it until the hour comes to them surprisingly, or the punishment of a fruitless day comes to them. That is when you see who is lying and who is telling the truth. Now let's move on.
You want me to bring one complete verse, full verse
from the book of God? Show me.
Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly. Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly. How to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly.
Man, when Adam was created, how did he sleep with his wife? Do you need the Quran to show
come on. Show me the verse. Show me the verse where Allah shows you how you should sleep with your wife.
Before Muhammad was born, how did his mother and father slept with each other?
Yeah, Semo. Etiefo, greetings to you all. Please kindly share this video for us, okay? Share, subscribe, and support this platform, okay? And this platform, no, they are one, okay? This is like Trinity kind of system, okay? All this one, no, is one. Okay, so please kindly share these videos for us. Support the platform, okay? We are all trying to bring some information out which you may or may not know, okay? The thing is, knowledge, and I say wisdom, and I say knowledge. Let me use knowledge. Nimdie, okay? One person doesn't have all the knowledge, and there is always enough room. There is always space for you to learn something new. I don't know everything about Bible. I don't know everything about the Quran. I actually know very, very little bit about the Quran, okay? But just imagine, with my little knowledge about the Quran, you see how we are causing trouble for the so-called scholars in Ghana, for the so-called Muslims who have learned the Quran properly in school, in classroom, with teachers. They say I am a Google teacher, I'm a Google master, and I am an internet blogger, whatever. But still, none of them can come here to challenge whatever we have for them, okay? I have been doing this program, trying to invite Muslims to come and educate us, but we don't want lies, okay? The Muslims, they try to avoid me. They try to avoid, because as usual, the Muslims, they only pick the cat. They pick the cat, so they will appear as the lion. You see, they only want the one who is ignorant to debate with, to chat with, so that it will make them look strong. So if they realize this guy, he has a point. This guy, he has a little bit knowledge. We can't use our tricks. We can't deceive him that easy. And they will stay away. And then they will tag you with another name. They will start saying, oh, this is because of YouTube money. But he himself, he has YouTube. Zakanaik, he owns television stations, but he still has YouTube. And he's still monetizing his YouTube pages. You take Zakanaik video, small portion in your video, they will report you. Muhammad Awal Mohammed Awal, okay, Mohammed Awal, Sheikh Mohammed Awal. This sheikh has blocked me. He has blocked me from his page from commenting because I was exposing him. I never insulted Sheikh Mohammed Awal because Mohammed Awal, he's the age. He's almost like the same age as my father, or maybe he's even older than my father. But I don't think so. I think my father is older than him, but he's old. So I will not insult Sheikh Mohammed Awal just like that. But because I was commenting, educating the Muslims under his platform, giving them verses, the verses Sheikh Mohammed Awal has turned it upside down to deceive his people. I was just giving these verses out on his comment. He deactivated my comment. I cannot comment on Mohammed Awal page anymore. You see, he has YouTube account. Not even one YouTube account. He has multiple YouTube accounts. Facebook account, he has them. But whenever you also have a Facebook account, you have a YouTube account, trying to share your information, because they cannot, you see, they cannot come to you and try to educate you or try to say, oh, what you are saying, it is wrong. You are misinterpreting the verses. You are misunderstanding it. Let me educate you. Let me help you to understand. Because every time they will come to your platform and you just don't nod your head, you just argue with them. You give them the reason why, you give them, you tell them they are lying because of this and that. They don't want such kind of embarrassment. So they will stay away. But since Baba Shuaib, greetings, okay? Baba Shuaib, greetings. A Muslim brother, okay? Since he started, since I posted his videos on this platform, and the type of punchline Baba Shuaib has for the mushrikins, for the mushriks, Baba Shuaib, the punchline that he has, down the Muslims, they are wishing that I should have left Baba out and I should continue with my program, because they saw that my punchlines, it wasn't that strong. You know, my punchlines wasn't that strong for them. Because they are not convinced, because I don't speak Arabic. I cannot read in Arabic. So they are saying, they used to say, what I am saying to you people now, you don't, it is only because I can speak Arabic. That is why I am misunderstanding things. I should go and learn Arabic. Now Baba Shuaib came, and then he can speak Arabic. He understands the Arabic. You cannot say he doesn't speak Arabic. You cannot say that. And look at how Muslims are insulting this guy. I don't understand. I am not a Muslim, but this guy is even making sense to me, because I already said it before. If I am to become a Muslim, this is the type of Muslim I will become, like Baba Shuaib. How could you, as a Muslim, okay, how could you say you have the book from God, a book from God, okay, which the God himself that you believe in is the guidance of that book? So there is only one book on this earth which the guidance of that book is with Allah, with your God. And the other books, all the other books can be corrupted. All the other books, even from Muhammad, that is not the guidance from God, from Allah that you believe in. And somebody is telling you, hey, we have a God who is competent enough. Our God is not incompetent. If he has a book for us, and in that book it says our religion is perfect, when your God was saying this verse, that this day, Quran chapter 5, verse number 3, Surah Tumaida, when our God was saying this day our religion was perfect, there was nothing like Sahih Buhari. There was nothing like Jimmy Al-Tirmidhi. There was nothing like Sahih Muslim, nothing like Ibn Kathir. The Quran itself says it is the best explanation. Your God is speaking, and Baba Shuaib is telling you, say, our God that we believe in, you and him, you believe in both of these God. He said his book is perfect. He said it's perfect. You say, no, Baba Shuaib, you are lying. That is what the guy is saying. And you are insulting him for him telling you that your God is capable of guiding you with his own book, not the book of somebody. You see, you could be misguided, whether you like it or not. You see, because every time you go to a classroom, okay, if you go to a classroom, you are being brought up by the teacher. If the teacher himself is misguided, if he learned something wrong, That is the same information he's going to give it to you. If the teacher, maybe the teacher, the book is there that he has to, the syllabus is in a book. Then the teacher, he read the book, but he misunderstood it. And he is going to teach you people. The teacher is going to give you wrong information. So you are going to depend on the information of the teacher because he is your teacher. You trust him. And then you are going to do as he tells you or as he teaches you. That's what you are going to do. Okay. And then somebody comes and he's telling you, say, in the book that the teacher himself looked in or is supposed to teach you from that book, no, it is saying something else. So the original book is there. You have to check the book. You are in a religion where you every time you want to play, you face a direction. Okay, you were not there. But you have the book of God. That is the book of Allah. You have it. And then they say every time you want to pray to your God, you have to face a direction. Did your God say that you have to face a direction every time you want to pray? Because you were brought up. And because you believe your father, because you believed your malam, your ustaz, you are doing it. But have you checked it out with the book from God? This is all what Baba Shuaib is saying. Let's listen to Baba Shuaib. You see, so you have the choice. You are just obeying your leaders, which is a good thing. But what if your leaders were misguided? You say Muhammad, you say you follow Allah and you follow Muhammad. But Muhammad, all the other things written about Muhammad, it is hearsay. Somebody is saying, somebody said, somebody. What if they are lying? Why don't you just compare it to Allah's book? I don't understand it. And the insult is too much. I'm going to show you some to you. You know that people say the truth will set you free. We all know that we say this, we make this statement, the truth will set you free. But at the same time, the truth can also bring trouble. The truth, you know, it is, you see, the Bible said, Jesus said, he is the way, the truth, and the life. The truth, Jesus said that he is the way, the truth, and the life. At the same time, he also said, he did not come with peace, he came with a sword or something like this. I'm phrasing, me phrasing, I'm just me cancel my betias here. Jesus said he is the truth, the way, and the life, but he also said he did not come with peace, he came with a sword. Do you understand what that means? That means every time you are speaking the truth, it can get you into trouble. That is, you see, because you are speaking the truth, some people don't want to hear the truth. And because you are saying the truth how it is, some people are comfortable with their lives. They are comfortable with the zone where they are. So every time you try to speak the truth, you can create enemies for yourself. You can bring yourself in danger. Why? Because you are saying, what Baba Shuaib is doing, I don't understand why Muslims are attacking him. I am going to show you the type of comments they have left under the video from Baba Shuaib. And they claim they are Muslim. They say they are following God. They believe in Allah. So let's listen to Baba Shuaib, okay? Baba Shuaib is not hiding anywhere. He has given his telephone number out. He has a platform. He is available. You see, he said, if you say I am lying, kindly call me. Let's have a dialogue and prove me wrong. This is how we learn. This is why this platform is here. We want to know. We want to learn. We don't want to nod our head just like that. We want to know if it is true. What you believe, what we have been taught, is it true? Or should we just continue nodding our head and then just say yes, it's true because you have grown your you have grown your beard long, so now we have to obey you. You have learned Arabic, so we have to obey you. You see, one Malam said it the other time. The Quran is not for Muslims. So sometimes, you know, I get the impression like some people now, they think if you speak Hausa, then Islam is for you. Islam is for you because they speak Hausa. They think they are the true Muslims because they speak Hausa. The same mentality have some people, you know, they think that Islam is for them because they can speak Arabic. This is the mentality of some of the people. They are always, how do we say this? They are always steady. Say to SSK, most subscribe to page. I say now one share. Okay, please. If the English is not working well, okay, you have to manage it. Okay, manage this English. Okay, and since my English is not that strong, okay, I know that everybody can understand what I'm saying. This is just a primary English. Okay, so please just manage it like this. Just manage it. Okay, and let's learn together. In tree, please. Okay, we will combine them because some brothers from Nigeria and other parts of the country, other parts of this Asasi will say so. They are complaining. They say, please, sometimes you have to mix it up. Okay, so let's try to mix it up because I know, I definitely know, everyone, everyone on this platform, understands my English just as they understand my tree. The same thing. Okay, so please bear with me. Let's make it easy for some people. Let's try to invite because we have lessons to teach. Okay, this Malam said the Quran, it is not for Muslims. Quran is not for Muslims. The Quran itself says it. The Quran is not for Muslims. The Quran is for mankind. Okay, so if the Quran is for mankind, and you think because you speak Hausa, Islam is for you, no. Because you speak Hausa, Islam is for you, no. Because you speak Arabic, Islam is not for you. It's Quran is for me too. I can analyze it because Allah throws the challenge in the Quran. Allah said, if this book is not from God, you will find contradictions in it. Quran chapter 4, verse number 82. So Allah is daring us. Allah is telling the mankind, you should check the book. If it is not from God, you will find contradictions. So don't just say, why are you speaking about my religion? Hey, my guy, it is not your religion. It is the religion for mankind. And Allah has given us the authority to check the book. Okay? So if you come on the platform, nobody is insulting. Baba Shuaib is not insulting. He is just frustrated for the lies he has been taught. And that's for the lies now, they keep on telling. He thinks it is a blasphemy. Baba Shuaib thinks it's a blasphemy for you to say the book of Allah is not enough to guide you. When Allah was saying, to this day, the religion is perfected. Okay, the Muslims keep on saying some things like, if there is a hadith that contradicts the Quran, then we throw that hadith away. So Baba Shuaib is asking you these questions. If you are truthful, Intum kum sadikim. That is what he said. He said, Intum kum sadikim. Bring your witnesses. Listen to Baba Shuaib. Listen to what he's saying, okay? So is it true? Is it true? Are you following God? Or are you now following what somebody heard, somebody is saying, which you cannot verify, which you definitely don't know if it is true? You don't know. Listen to what Baba Shuaib is saying here.
Like facing Kaaba in the Quran, wallahi lazim.
You hear what did you hear what he said? Let's go back. Let's go back.
There's nothing like facing Kaaba in the Quran, wallahi lazim. No single ayat in the Quran where God asks you to face Kaaba. I'll show you today.
You see, did you all hear what the brother said? There is no single verse in the Quran which Allah, the God that you are worshiping, asks you to face Kaaba. So the God that you are worshiping never asks you to face Kaaba, according to him. And then he is asking you, come and challenge him, come and prove it to him. And then there is another book, maybe in the Hadith, which is telling you to face Kaaba. So when your God was saying, listen, when your God was saying, this day the religion is perfect, did he forget to say it in the book that you should face Kaaba? I don't get the logic. And for him saying this, that if we are to obey God, which is Allah, according to him, Allah is his God, okay? It is not that I don't believe in the Quran. I don't believe it is from Allah. And I've already said it many times. We are going to analyze Baba Shuaib very soon. But for the meantime, I want to enjoy the teachings of Baba Shuaib. I like it. Let me be honest. I like the teachings. I like the logic he's using. And I like how he has studied the book. You see, the same thing Ben Moshe did. If somebody takes his time to study a book, even though if it is not from God, in my opinion, even though I don't believe it is from God, okay, but the way the guy has taken his time, he has studied the book, and the understanding he's bringing out from the book, you have to give him his credit. Why are there? Okay, I like his teachings, and I would love to have him more on this platform. People are demanding, say, Seto, when are you going to bring Baba? But you know, Baba is his own man. He's a family man. He has his business. I don't know his schedule. I don't control Baba. I don't have influence on Baba. If he gives us the opportunity now, we will welcome him here. Okay, that is simple. But for the meantime, then we will enjoy the teachings of Baba, and then we will also even learn from Baba, because later on the punchlines from Baba is going to give these mushriks tough time. Let me tell you this. So if you are a Christian on this platform, just take your popcorn and sit back, enjoy. Don't question Baba too much. Let Baba give it to them. Please chill. Chill. It is not your business now. This is the Muslims, and then one Muslim is teaching the other Muslims how they have lost, and the other Muslims, they also know they have lost, because they are lost. Not they have lost, they are lost. They are totally lost, because they have nothing better to say against Baba apart from insulting. None of them has come back to give Baba a credible answer, something which Baba could go and sit back and think about. So, oh my God, I was mistaken. I wasn't wrong, but I was mistaken. You see, there are difference. So let me come back again. None of them. I will show you some of the comments. I will show it to you very soon. So Baba is saying, the book of Allah, when Allah was saying this day, the religion is perfect, he never mentioned that you should face somewhere. And your prophet died by poison, according to the hadith. I know Baba will say he didn't die, he don't know. But according to the hadith, the poison had effect on him. Slow poison. For many years, he suffered in pains, according to Aisha. And then the story goes like, Aisha narrated the messenger saying, oh, Aisha, I still feel the pain. So Muhammad was still feeling the pain caused by the food he ate at Kaaba. You know, so Muhammad was in pain for a very long time, and then he died. That's according to the hadith, okay? And then after Muhammad died, some years, 200 years later, a man came, he said, Sahih Buhari. And then Sahih Buhari is writing some things that Muhammad said. And then he is going around looking for people who may know what, or who may heard, or who may see what Muhammad did 200 years later. And then they say they have credible sources. You see, if the hadith is coming from Abu Bakr, why didn't Abu Bakr write anything down? Right after Muhammad, he took over. If the hadith is coming from one of these companions, okay, we would say, okay, I'm okay. But 200 years later, and now you are saying you are putting the book of God, the book of your God, aside. What does the book of God say according to the Quran? Let's see. Let's check the Quran, okay? Let's check the Quran. What does the Quran say? You see? Look at what the Quran says here. When Muhammad came and he was bringing the news which the pagan Arabs had never heard before. Let me do it like this. Muhammad came and he brought the news the pagan Arabs never heard before. He said his God is speaking to him. The pagan Arabs, they used to say Muhammad was a madman, according to the Quran. So the pagan Arabs, because the news that they are hearing from Muhammad was new to them, they say Muhammad is a madman. According to their tafsir, is what I am going according to their explanation. You see, I am going according to the Muslim explanation. I'm not using my own interpretation here. So when Muhammad brought the new message, the pagan Arabs, something the pagan Arabs have never heard before, Muhammad is telling them to leave their gods and follow another God that they don't know. And what did they say? Muhammad is a madman. Now, Baba Shuaib is telling you too, my guy, the books that we are following, the books that we are believing in, we have put in our trust in. We cannot verify it. We don't know. So what if they are lying to us? They are saying maybe good things about the prophet, but maybe the prophet didn't say it. They are saying prophet did that. We can't verify, we can't control it. But we believe the book of Allah is there, which has never been corrupted. It has never been tempted. So why do we have to believe in that book? And they are calling Baba Shuaib to a madman. You see? So the same thing they did to Muhammad, the pagans did to Muhammad. The mushriks are doing to Baba too. I'm not saying Baba is a prophet. No, I'm not saying that. No, nobody should say I am comparing Baba to Muhammad. Please. I never said Baba is a prophet and he is something better than anybody. No. But I am just giving you the example So Baba Shuaib came with something that you were not trained with. Baba Shuaib is telling you something new, because to you, you have been trained to think, say, you cannot worship the God, you cannot worship your God. I just said, except unless you follow another book, it was written years, 200 years later. That is how you have been brought up. That is how you have been brainwashed. That is how you have been taught. Say your God is incompetent to teach you his book. You see? Your God is incompetent to teach you his book. So you need another man to come and explain things for you. Quran chapter 45, verse number 6. Look at what it says here. It is not me. I mean, you see, Baba is giving you these verses from your own book, the book that you said you believe in. Baba is giving you this verse. Listen to the verse again. He says, there are these are Allah's verses. Tebi, listen, these are Allah's verses. We recite to you in truth. So Allah is reciting his verses to you in truth. In which message after Allah and his revelation will they believe? You see, so if Baba is telling you this, and Baba is asking, showing you this verse, this is Allah speaking, not Baba speaking. Allah is saying, his verses are in truth. And which message are you going to accept after the one from Allah? Sahih Buhari. And Baba is telling you, saying, Baba is crazy. Baba is a madman. Where in the Quran did Allah say, follow somewhere? And I say, follow this Kaaba. Where did Allah say this thing? This is what Baba is asking. Baba is asking logical questions. Where did Allah say, follow this direction when you are praying to me? This is a simple question you should be able to answer, because if it is in the book, then you should know. If you obey Allah, then you should know. If you listen to Baba too, okay? Baba is making some points. Baba said, Muhammad is a prophet and a messenger, which it is true according to the Quran, okay? But when you check the Quran, that is why sometimes, the way you have learned the Quran, it could be the right way, but it could be also the wrong way. Just sit down and listen to Baba. Check Baba's book where let me just tell you, okay, what is this? Check Baba's book, watch Baba's video. Take your time, analyze what he's saying, and just think about it. Just don't come out and say something because the way you were brought up is different from the way Baba is understanding the Quran now. Just analyze. Okay, so who am I following? Am I following? You say you obey Allah and you obey the messenger, but the messenger actually never gave you any hadith. It is somebody who is telling you this is how we saw that Muhammad did it. So Muhammad actually never gave you any hadith. There are hadiths, even if you believe in the hadith, there is a hadith which is authentic, graded as Sahih, which says Muhammad is saying or commanding his followers not to write anything from him down except the Quran. So if Muhammad himself has given this order, why are you still following hadith? If the hadiths are true. Let me show you some of the comments they are saying, okay? You see, Muhammad brought a new message. They say Muhammad is mad. Baba Shuaib is giving them a new message or explaining to them. Let's check what they are saying to Baba Shuaib, okay? Let's see. Hey. It's here for Seto SSK platform, okay? What? Let me say this, Tele. Please, this is the platform from Seto SSK. Kindly subscribe, share. If you haven't followed the platform, go there, share, okay? Do something to support this platform. It is not for insult. If you also want your opportunity to come here and come and explain things, educate us, it is open. You can call anytime. I will give the telephone number out very soon, okay? So if you haven't subscribed to this page, subscribe. What I say now, okay? This platform is growing very fast. Like 2 weeks ago, it was like 27,000, okay? For like 2 weeks ago, on the 7th of January, I think it was like 27,000. You see how fast now our platform is growing, May I say thanks to all of you, the new subscribers. Okay, let's go to Baba Shuaib video. The video that is from, and you will see the insult, how Muslims speak about a Muslim, telling them the truth about the Quran, but they are insulting him. Okay, let's see. Governments need to check your brain. Why is this brother saying to Baba Shuaib, government need to check his brain? Why? Because Baba Shuaib is asking you or is telling you the Quran itself, the Quran, the book of Allah, which has never been corrupted, which can never be corrupted according to you, which is from God himself according to you, never said you should face Kaaba. You should face a direction before you pray. And because he's saying this, you said he needs to check his brain. I am not sure this guy is normal. This is what another brother is saying to the guy. Another one. So where does he face when he wants to pray? So when the Quran didn't tell you to face anywhere, so why are you facing somewhere? Let's say the Quran didn't tell you they say pray, just pray. But you are following another book and claiming it is from God. But you don't even know if it is from God. You see, he said his leader, Rashad Khalifa, faces Kaaba. So the Kaaba is very important for you. And one thing, that's what I mean. You see, we all know the pagan Arabs used to worship the Kaaba. They used to go around the Kaaba. They used to do things with the Kaaba. That's what they used to do. And then you are saying you are worshiping God. God never asked you in his book to do such things, and you are just doing exactly what the pagan Arabs used to do. Just that you are saying you are worshiping Allah. Did Allah say kiss a stone? See what this guy is saying. This one is really mad, oh. Mad people everywhere. You see, none of these people now, they are saying this to Baba. None of them has given his number out. Now say, wants to come out and face Baba to give Baba knowledge, to heal Baba from his sickness. He's calling Baba mad. Just as they used to call Muhammad when Muhammad came. Just as they say, you are a madman. And why are they calling Baba a mad person? Why are they calling Baba a mad person? Let's listen more of these videos. Why are they calling Baba a mad person? Let's listen.
There is nothing like Allahu Akbar. Saying Allahu Akbar is shirka. God never gave you that. God is not Akbar. God is Al-Kabir. Al-Kabir, not Akbar. It is like using, in Arabic we say Sayfa Tafsil. It is good, better, best. It is like using good, better, best. If you say God is the greatest of which gods? After telling you La ilaha illallah, there's only one God. So how can you tell me Allah is the greatest of which gods? How many gods do we have? So how can he be the greatest? It's just like football players. There is always good, better, best. The best player always have another players competing with him. So when you say Messi is the best, it means there are other good players too. But God is Allah alone, and you are calling him Allahu Akbar. Is there any other God apart from Allah? He is calling himself Al-Kabir according to chapter 13 verse 9. So who asked you, who gave you Sultan permission to call him Akbar? Hatu bur'anakum in kuntum sadiqin.
In kuntum sadiqin.
Now,
you hear? So this is a question now Baba is asking. Now, if you're a Muslim, you have an answer. You think you can help this brother understand the things better in the Quran. You can help him understand things better. Why do you have to insult? Why do you have to call names? I don't get it. So imagine when Muhammad came and Muhammad was broadcasting his news. He's preaching. He's a prophet according to him. And then this is how the Christians and the pagan Arabs, the same comment you are giving today, this is what they were telling Muhammad. Will you be happy? The names you are calling somebody because he has a different message than you have. These same things, that same words now you are using for him, if they were to use the same words for your prophet at that time, and you hear about it, would you be happy? I don't get there. You see, this guy is telling you, say, the reason why it's not, he's telling you, it makes sense. But even though say, okay, hey, me like my country, I don't believe that this book is from God. But the Quran itself, it says, say, he is the best. That is the Quran says so. Allah says in the Quran, he is the best of creators. So in this point, this particular place, Baba needs more explanation because the Quran itself says, will you worship Baal and leave the best of creators? You see, so Allah has even how do we say this? Allah has compared himself. He has put himself in the same level as the pagan god. Because Baal is a pagan god. You see, Baal is a pagan god. It's a smaller god, and Allah said he is the best of them. So in this case, but still, Baba Shuaib is making sense. Baba, give punchlines. Give punchlines. Okay, let's continue.
There is no shouting allowed in prayer. There is no silence allowed in your salat. Wallahi lazim. It's not from God. You do your salah silent, it's not from Allah.
You see, and the problem is, okay, most of the Muslims, most of them, they haven't read the Quran themselves. I spoke with one Muslim today. He is a new convert. He said, oh, I have converted to Islam. I just joined Islam. Okay, he's in the second year. And then he's saying some things like, he's watching our videos. Of course, he was watching our videos. And then at the background, he was doing his own research, but he's a new convert. And then he said, and since Baba Shuaib also came, and with a new perspective of Baba Shuaib, now he's more curious. He don't know. He's a little bit, he wants to ask questions. He wants to question Baba Shuaib or get some answers from Baba Shuaib, okay? Because now he don't know. So I had a conversation with him today. And then he was like, he said some things, and I said, but these things now, are you saying, where did you get them? He said, his malam, you see, his malam, the malam who is teaching him told him these things, And I'm saying, okay, so have you checked it for yourself in the Quran? He says, no. He said, because he himself, he can't read the Arabic properly. So he depends on his malam. I said, okay, so you mean to tell me, say, all your belief, all your trust, your salvation, it's now dependent on the malam. So whatever the malam tells you, it is what you are going to obey. That is the same problem now we have, You see, because he has converted, he is a layman. He knows nothing. He has joined the religion. So he has to depend on these people, on these malam, the so-called malams in Ghana, which none of them, the only thing they do is say they can boast around that they have learned Arabic. But if it comes critically, they can never stand. Not even me. Not even Seto, with this little knowledge that I have in Islam, they can't even face me. So when Baba Shuaib came now, they are in panic. Because, you see, this Muslim, this new convert Muslim that I'm talking about, okay? Now, let's say he becomes, he stays in Islam, which I doubt, because very soon, okay, we will make sure he understands certain things, which he will leave Islam. But let's say he stays in Islam. And then this is his malam, and he learns everything from this malam. But this malam is misguided. So whatever this malam gives him, he's going to give it on later on. So what if the malam teaches him something wrong? Because the malam, he's a man, he's a human being. Because this brother is not going to check the Quran. He is going to depend on his malam. This is what most of the Muslims are doing. They are attacking Baba Shuaib, but they themselves have never read the Quran, not even half of it. They don't even know what Baba Shuaib is saying, if it is true or not. They don't know. Their malams have not yet told them, and also tell them, whichever suits, okay? The malam has not yet told them. Say, okay, this is here, this is here. So they're only depending on the malam. The malam say, in Islam, this is what we do, and they do it. The malam say, in Islam, that's what we do, and they do it. And sometimes they even say, the Arabs do this. You see black Muslims, they are dressing like Arabs. They are dressing like the Arabs. They don't even like their culture anymore. They don't like their dresses anymore. You see a black man, they say the dreadlocks is bad. Why? Because the Arabs don't have dreadlocks. So you see, if the Arabs had dreadlocks, then they will be doing dreadlocks too. If the Arabs do this Arabs, they have their own culture. You have yours. The religion, I say Baba Shuaib makes sense. Even though say that is the religion that he believes in, okay, it makes sense. The way he's explaining things, it makes sense, but it's still not from God. That is my opinion. It's still not from God, and it cannot be from God. We will check Baba later, okay. But for the meantime, I said let's see, let's enjoy the teachings of Baba. Let's enjoy, okay. Let's enjoy. Let's continue. So most of the Muslims who are insulting Baba under his program, under the videos of Baba, they themselves, they have not read the Quran. They are only depending on their malams. They have some people now they look up to. They say, this is my malam. Just like the Christians do. They say, this is my godfather. This is my, godfather. I think that's how they say. My spiritual father. You see, this is my spiritual father. This. None of them is reading the Bible for themselves. None of these Muslims now, they are there, no? They are reading the Quran for themselves. Okay? None of them is reading the Quran for themselves. So if they confront Baba one-on-one, they are going to be embarrassed. Totally. That is for sure. So before you criticize somebody, before you say he's not making sense, at least listen to him. Check it out first. Check it first. Please stop. Hey, Munye steady. On Facebook, okay, I have the settings on my Facebook now. I've changed it. So if you use foul language, if you use bad words, your comment will automatically disappear. Okay, so Munye steady. If you come on the platform now, I don't want it to be insulting, attacking each other. Just comment, teach, use your wisdom, teach something. Don't be insulting each other, please. Okay, because I've changed the settings, and whoever insults or use some kind of language, Facebook is automatically going to hide your comment. Let's say it like that. Okay, let's listen to Baba one more time. I'm going to open the phone lines very soon.
Allah. You do your salah shouting, it's not from God. Now, there is no number of rakat. There is no single verse in the Quran where God asks you to do 3, 4, 5 rakat, mandatory, wallahi lazim. Nothing like that in the book of God.
You see, nothing like this in the book of God. So you believe in the book of God, and then he is telling you there is nothing like that in the book of God. But you have another book telling you they saw Muhammad did this and this and that, and you say, okay, you believe in that book better. But Allah was asking you, did you hear what Allah was saying? Is there another book which is better than the book of Allah? Where is that verse? Quran chapter 45, verse number 6. The book of Allah is the one which is guiding you. Allah said it many times in the Quran. Who will guide you apart from Allah? Nobody. That is what Allah is saying. And who will guide you apart from Allah? And you are saying, say, no, you will obey another book. These are Allah's verses, which we recite to you in truth. In which message after Allah's and his revelation will they believe? In which message? So you are saying now Allah has given you his book, which he already said in Quran chapter 5, verse number 3. I gave you that verse before. Okay, I gave it to you before. Quran chapter 5, verse number 3. Allah is saying, say, this day, the religion is perfect. Okay? Allah is asking you what type of food you are going to eat and stuff. But he said today. So it was a specific day. You see, today, that is a specific day. And Allah is telling you, today I have perfected. Do you know what perfection means? That means the religion is perfect. There was no other book attached. And this is the book Allah gave it to Muhammad. Allah gave this book to Muhammad as a messenger. I was about to say that statement before. There is a difference between a messenger and a prophet. Okay, that's what Baba Shuaib is saying. There is a difference between the messenger and the prophet. Muhammad is a messenger and a prophet. He has two duties, according to Baba, and it makes sense a little bit, okay? But as I said, I have my punchlines, my packing of punchlines. I just want Baba to finish these Muslims for us, and then we will come and deal with Baba too. Simple. We will check Baba. At the end of the day, many people know cigarette is not good, but they still smoke it. You see? Many people, they know cigarette is not good, but they'll still smoke it. These armed robbers, there are people now, they are at their homes today. They are going to do armed robbery tonight. They know it's not good, but they are still going to do it. You see? So at the end of the day, you can only prove to you that the thing cannot be from God, but it is your own decision. We are not forcing you to leave Islam. Nobody, I can't command anybody here to stop following Islam. No, I can't command anybody. That's not my duty. My duty or what I'm doing here is there are maybe information you don't know. So we are trying to provide that information for you. So you could make your decision. You can make your decision, okay? You can make your decisions. Okay, obviously me for link in the one, but the link in the bottom because somebody said I should put the link here. I'm gonna put the link here, but make it short, okay? Telephone lines, no problem. Let me open the telephone line because I think because today now it's very short message. I just wanted people to see how now some people know they are insulting Baba for saying something now which is not against the Quran. Muslims should be defending the Quran, but they are rather defending the Hadith. I don't get the logic. The book of Allah is there. It's complete. It says the religion is perfect. And somebody is telling you our God is competent to guide us with his own book. Our God doesn't depend on a human being. He has his own book to guide us. And you are insulting him for saying these words? Are you normal? In kuntum sadikim. In kuntum. Wait, I'll give the link very soon, okay? But the telephone lines in maybe tomorrow already. Or say, today I have perfected your religion for you and have completed my favor upon you. You see, this particular day, the religion is perfect. No Sahih Buhari, no Ibn Kathir, no Tafsir, nothing. The religion is perfect. And then 200 years later, a man came, and then now you are dependent on the man to understand the book of your God. Okay, continue. Obi Frey, let's pick this call. Okay, hello?
Hello, Seto.
Yeah, hello. Why not say, Mommy, who do you baby free?
Ibrahim Mohammed Nayakasano, a staunch Muslim and devoted Muslim of Hadith and the Quran.
Okay.
I would die as a Muslim, yes, and I would die in love of Prophet Muhammad, and I would die worshiping only one God, which is Allah.
Okay.
That's what I want you to know. And beside that, from your preamble, at the starting of your comment, you made a comment that we Muslims, especially the blacks, we have been Arabized, right?
Yeah.
You said that we have been Arabized. Therefore, we keep on taking the culture of Arabs, putting on their clothes, and anywhere that we go, we put the Arabian clothes. Let me ask you one question.
Everywhere you go, what everywhere you go, what happens?
Listen to me. That's your thing. If you know that we are touching you on certain point that you made, then you try to.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say at the end? Everywhere you go, what did I say?
You said that we have been Arabized. Arabized.
And everywhere you go, what did you say there? I didn't get what you said.
You said we have been Arabized.
I said we see the blacks, the black people, the black Muslims. You see them, they dress like the Arabs dress.
People have taken the black Muslims have taken the culture of Arabs.
Yeah, the dressing. I particularly say the dressing. How they dress, how they put this.
You made mention of the culture too, which means we have debunked our culture, taking the culture of Arabians.
Okay, so what's your point?
My point is that, let me ask you one question. You know the president of Nigeria, Buhari, right?
No, I don't know. I don't know him. What?
You don't know the president of Nigeria?
I don't know. Yes.
Okay, and you haven't seen him too?
No, I haven't seen him too. Yes.
You see a big liar? Go and see that if he has ever wear an Arabian cloth. Go and see him.
So?
Whether if he has ever worn an Arabian cloth anywhere that he goes.
So what are you saying? Did I mention somebody from Nigeria? I said you see the black Muslim dressing like the Arabs dress. You never saw something like this before.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you an example. I'm trying to tell you that you are lying.
Did I say every black Muslim dress like them?
I said I'm trying to debunk your statement that you are lying, a big liar. That's what I'm trying to
prove.
So
are you saying there is no black people in Ghana or in the Muslims who is dressing like Arab? Are you saying that?
Yes, some of them wear like. I'm not saying that.
You say yes, what are you saying? You see how stupid you are acting right now. You say you are proving me wrong, and then at the same time you are saying yes.
Have you listened to what you said from the beginning?
Are some of the black Muslims dressing like the Arabs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you listen to your own comment from the beginning?
Are some of the black Muslims dressing like the Arabs?
You didn't say some. You said all the blacks.
Did I say all the blacks? Did I say all?
You said all the black Muslims. That's what you said.
You see, go back and learn. Okay, go back and listen again.
You see how you people are.
Go back.
Let me ask you another question. Aren't you from Africa?
So.
Settle.
Have you ever walked in this program?
Yeah, Settle. Can the guy hear me? I want to. My brother, I don't know where you are calling from, but
That is Alfalfa. That is Alfalfa.
Ibrahim Alfafa.
Yeah.
Ibrahim Alfafa. I stand at a point that yes, we have been Arabized, and every Muslim on this African continent have been Arabized. You know why? Let me train you. You don't understand what we are saying.
Okay.
Every religion has got the culture of the where it originated embedded into it. Every single religion on planet Earth has got a culture of where it originated from embedded in it. One, if you are telling me Buhari, the Nigerian president, is not wearing Arab clothes, that's what makes this point valid. Let me ask you, is Buhari, the name Buhari, is there a Nigerian name? Which tribe of Nigeria can we get the name Buhari? Igbo, or which tribe of Nigeria can we have that name Buhari? Can you explain to us? What is the meaning of Buhari?
Limestone.
Yes.
Limestone.
Yes.
Have you ever heard a human being calling a stone?
A human being calling a stone.
Question.
Stone. His
What
name
kind
is
of
stone.
question is that?
What is the meaning of stone? Abubo.
Yes. Yes.
And you give your name. Take the name of Abubo.
My guy, there are some people who are
one is not valid. Someone being calling a stone.
But there are people who are called Bush. There are people who are called Fish. There are
George Bush. He's called Bush.
What's wrong with this guy?
So what is wrong with you?
I'm talking to him. Somebody who takes the name of inanimate objects, a stone, given to himself. Whereas somebody who took the name of
what does this even have to do with the question?
What has it got to do with what I'm saying? I said, can you explain the name Buhari in any Nigerian tribe to me?
Okay, Pastor, so it's okay because he's going to distract the program again like the other time. Okay, and as Lifestone is saying, okay, today, if somebody converts, he's the guy is called Kwame Amponsa. He becomes a Muslim today. They give him an Arab name. They say, which name do you want to choose? You can keep your name, but it's better you choose. They give him Ishmael or something, whatever. Malik, Yegimbas, Abdullah.
That is true. So
you convert. You see, the brother I'm saying he's a new convert. I asked him, what is your name? He mentioned his name is Ashanti. And he became a Muslim. He called me. I said, and what is your name? He gave me the Arab name.
That is it.
That is it. So you say...
It's everywhere. It's in every religion. That is why even when you are a Christian, you feel the need to name your children according to how the Bible wants it. It's an Arabic culture. This is an European culture. Buhari is not part of any Nigerian tribe name. Therefore, Buhari has been Arabized. Now he doesn't like the name of his tribe, but an Arabian name. This is simple. So let's move on to the program. In fact, today I love the way you are doing the program. It's English, so let me speak English a little, okay? More times, the reason why I prefer the English is this. We want to attract more audiences to our shows. You understand? Right now, I can see that Nigerians on this program calling. A whole lot of people are watching us, okay? So we are...
Okay, wait a minute.
We are increasing our audience, and that is great. More times, we should be doing this once a while.
Now, Lifestone, okay.
Money flow. Yeah,
Tupac, what is the contribution? Tupac is an ex-Muslim.
Charlie, Pastor, guy now places here, no. My name is Otie. Woman who said Islam, no, and yet Africa need be at here. Anna, program where I know. Bia obefrɛ a obɛsɛ ɔntrɛte bia ya nkase ebedi no ma metwa waka sɛ wo sɛ mɛyɛ ya but I want to insult this guy
that Tupac instead Tupac mesrewa
Charlie me ya too much what I say voice now no
what
I say omuya mushiriki what I say wonu omuya mushiriki midonyame I never follow Islam Kurapa. I will follow Baba. How the teaching works. Baba teaching is the best Islam to follow in this earth. If the Islam is true, what I said.
If it's true.
I want to insult this guy, but you say we are not insult for this
voice message. Your voice message. Hey, Baba Bisrawa, Baba. Hey, Baba. Tupac. You see this platform, okay? I want it to be an intellectual and a civilized, mature platform. Tupac.
Settle. Let's tell Tupac this. We want to mature this platform, okay?
Yes.
This is going to become the biggest platform ever. So it's time we change certain things. Even when people come down there to insult, there is no need to reply them back. Let's have intellectual arguments and actually learn what Baba is doing. Now, let me come to Baba and the Mushriks. Okay. It's simple. Since we met Baba, we CSF have not seemed to have any problem with Baba. And let me make this statement clear. We as CSF people does not believe any book on this planet Earth is divine. Whether it be the Bible, the Shinto book, the Book of Mormon, whatever, Quran, no book is divine. No book is coming from God. But in actual sense, we can make comparison and say, oh, the book of the Hindus makes more sense than the Bible. Or the Bible makes more sense than the Quran. We can do that comparison. It doesn't mean any book is coming from God. That is the point we CSF we stand on. And we don't have any problem with Baba Shuaib. Baba Shuaib said he is here as a correctional officer to correct Islam. If anyone has problem with Baba, it should be the Muslims. It should be the Muslims, not us. Me, I don't have any problem with Baba. Baba is saying he's a Qurayun. Whatever Quran says,
Baba himself hasn't given himself this name.
Yes,
he said he's. They have tagged him with the name.
They have tagged him. And so far, let's go under the videos of Baba and see the comments. We CSF, we don't go under Baba's video to insult. We have never insulted Baba. It is the same Muslims who are under Baba's video saying, you are a fool, you don't have sense, you are this, you are that.
Oh, okay.
Why won't they just debate the guy?
But you have Casa Lifetime.
Why would they just debate Baba? Debate Baba, that's all what we want. You cannot come and push Baba onto us. And this is what I see. The Muslims are afraid of Baba. Totally. Because Baba is using more logic to explain the Quran than their belief. That is why they think that the only way Baba can be defeated is we CSF debating Baba. And I'm saying this here. We are not ready to debate Baba today or tomorrow.
No.
What we want to do is propagate the message of Baba. Seto, you and I, this is the first time we've seen someone like Baba with a different concept in Islam. We've spoken with Ahmadiyas, we've spoken with Shias, Sunnis, Tijaniyas on this platform. Today, Baba is also bringing something different that we've not heard before. So we want to propagate Baba's message. Let's push the message. We will not debate Baba today or tomorrow. The Mushri scholars should come out.
They should come out and defend themselves, okay?
And because defend their religion.
But Baba himself is not hiding. He said he's open for a dialogue.
And settle.
Even if you invite him on your platform, he will come.
He will come.
He will come.
Baba did a video. He put his number there for 40 solid minutes with a 1,000 euro challenge. 1,000 euro challenge that someone should call and challenge him. None of the mushriks. They were under the video typing, you are a fool. You don't have sense. You don't know anything. That is all they can do.
That's okay. We'll be online. Okay, but
let the person talk.
Hello, who is there?
I'm Ibrahim.
Okay, Ibrahim. Now, okay, Ibrahim. Yeah, speak. We are listening.
Okay. I'm person me catch you na we block me there.
Yeah, bet you can speak in Twi, no problem.
Me nua on me tia wo no ate for you na so that.
Okay.
Me person me ka asam ka so do me say asam na mba we ka no topic na e but asam an here pa wo say me so me come drink ka so that.
Okay, yen fast Mr. Wa.
Me fa cho on o mangana na o yi na e fi Ghana. At the point I'm ready to finance a Ghana for no. Name do ha, young dear, was in the say. One say, I'm not another, I'm not a key, Your brother bago frɛ wo so 35 years. Ah, we kremi no. Ah, we ofini Libya, ofra Libya no.
Okay, yeah. Isa.
Yes, we ya mima kwala ma kire ne juma. Me na ye jumba ye 1 year so what they say.
E wo Libya hono mana.
Me da so Libya so what they say.
Okay.
One thing is say unwa dia year no aka, ade anya so no aka. So what they say. But one penny passam, then the penny ya dia ye pukra still ka, and the bona wa ye no aka.
Okay.
Anything na me ye oye mangana no yon kwenyum no. Obi ya de na ye no aka, we ye de na ye no aka. Men ka te nipa no ta no ye de ye kura wonka. What is it? And me person be some nyan say, why what na trauma 7 years, for 8 years. Nto ye de no di sara wo kontra ka we de no di.
E no ye dey.
Me say oye juma arabu kontra ka. Oye juma na ma pa no ma dwane. Nto no ye de no di wo kuroma.
But one can say, I mean, one can say, Obi obey a Jumani Biana, one say, Okoya Juma be a Debia in Chiana Kadabi, but obey a Bua Honoma, Ultimuka Juma, obey a Jumana, so one Chiaka, Untimunia Hoshi. Maybe I'll pay on
Me, you obey 1 year, because I said, me, Arabuni, me, you and Arabuni Dimsika, and two women, the Menantia, Akumasia, I'm new to sure, and two Kumi. The men, you do 1 year. Arabuni and Sika Gia, and two Kumi.
That be okay, mini okay. Send me the mini hobby, okay, but all patches say, I can't
me what I say.
And do oh, patches said, not of what your kind in our boss, and what can I say?
Me what you do on the same Pioka and some doors you are about for home, what I say. But Antana Rabon won't Pioka at the Fendi who go over, said you won't change money, it will new do one of what said you. And what I know, what you're doing, we are going to Pioka, but the moon doors won't say, and we have to be in the pump for what I say. And Antana was saying, Kuroma, what Piana, or the two or so, no much you who name now, what ye. From present, what they say.
Okay.
And to two of who obey you, what they say.
Yeah, but the bills is here now. Me person who say no, the kind in an throw, and I say a be an okre by or man or yen too much, and I say be me person me the opposite can I say the baby even who.
No point to say, no point to say, Grumha, we you do more Grumha. Arabu for Mutu, your mom will do you do now. I just want your capra, but your cabin, what am I saying?
Okay, but you see, as the thing is, okay, let me this guy I played a video like 2 days ago or like yesterday. I don't remember. I've been playing videos lately, okay. But this video now, I am the video he was speaking about, okay. It was like last year, beginning of the year, we had that conversation. And okay. And the guy was saying some things like in Libya, sometimes you could in the construction work, you could work for somebody, an Arab person, and after the work is done, the Arab person refuses to pay you back. Okay, but the thing is, and this brother is saying, it is not accurate the way he described the things. It's not like that. But I have several different people. I can play another video tomorrow from another person who is telling almost the same story about how they were treated in Libya. Somebody throwing stones at them because they were black and not getting paid because they were black. And this brother is also in Libya, But sometimes, I am in Austria right now, okay? And then it could be, I have not experienced any racism before. It could be. I'm just saying, even though I have. But somebody is experiencing racism every day as a black person. So if because I haven't experienced this type of racism, he or she is getting, I cannot say in Austria there is no racism. The black people are enjoying. I cannot say that, because somebody Obianan experience, somebody could be having very bad time every time now. One example is like this. If you want to go to club in Austria here, okay, the club, the hip hop club, Akata club, where I want to go, they have a percentage of blacks they will allow in. They have a percentage of blacks they will allow in. So if you are not lucky, or if they don't know you, you go to the club, they will say it's full already. It is not full. People are on the line. People are getting in. All the white people are getting in. But they will say, no, it's full. And then you will see one black person, another black person will come, and then they will let him in. You see, so this black person, and they let him in, no? For him, maybe they know him, so every time he gets in, so he never feels this kind of discrimination. But every time now, if I get there now, they will say it's full. They say it's full. But the club is not full. There is a line there now. You over the line, so you join the line. You over this so baby do anymore. Say I am. Now, no open the way you need a man room because of your brony. You see, and
I didn't intimidating Abiwa, so I say. One day, never to do never for one of the movie intimidator or something. But the more part is that when you look up to say soon in a more years.
Okay. Okay. What's now we in Nigeria? Now we in Nigeria. Okay, we in Nigeria. Dabi, me Nigeria. Okay. I'm fine, sir. Mate, they all come. Okay.
And you know, say they only know children, and yes, I need you from a sort of thing.
Now, okay.
Oman be a woman present the piano, and you know, woman, your papa, even got a quiet woman, but you to cry up your papa, sort of thing.
Ampa. But what is the amount for a 12 program? Okay.
But
okay, I tell you.
Never walk around with your mobile Arabian and second did that. Mr. Martinez come out 7 years before 8 years. But I know so walk around go get you and walk down. I'll come out and yes, I mean, I come to buy a way walk from her. If you look at me, not where you walk up at your place room. The gate and problem with my jacket.
Hey, yeah, Samuel. What I mean, to be one say is a million to be 1 minute because I never was out. They also can okay. What's your friend was saying? Alasa,
yes, I'm brand.
Now, okay.
Ibrahim.
Now, okay. What the okay? Mebusan Alasa, Mebusan, Mr. Wam. I mean, proper. Okay, Matthias. Mebusan, okay. Alasa, me on the number still. Isa steady. Me say oba me propaganda. We say obi be customer because na makofa obi aba has ever propaganda. But the thing is, I have many people calling from Libya or out these Arab countries. No, they're almost giving me the same stories. No, okay. I just present the story the same the way that they gave it to me. That's the way I gave it to you guys. No.
Settle. Okay. No one can say for a fact say these things are not there. That's last year. And you see a Canada, Japan. Ni play aircraft to saw mobile. No, it's Nigeria forced to conform and call for buy. Blacks have been treated all over Arabian countries. This is a fact. Just type this thing on Google, you see multiple of them. And see if there is something, say maybe yours is not like that, doesn't mean say it's not happening. And I want to say, more times the money per brand is a too. Ebiana BB too. And two out this thing is causing a lot of people to just die, some deaths that could have been prevented. Maybe the guy is sharing something now. Who now also in a master no cry. You've not been there to witness it. It's possible. Maybe it's up to you to go to the guy and ask him, did this thing really happen to you? Because you could be working with people and maybe be another 2 hour catch room. For a fact, but say no they said We are on Baba Shuaib. Why are the mushriks? Why are the mushriks so proud of Baba? I saw Ali do under Baba's video claiming that why wouldn't Baba go and debate Avraham Ben Moshe? Please, have you seen Avraham Ben Moshe disagreeing with Baba Shuaib?
But do you know what? Livestone? I think these mushriks, they are now studying Baba. They are watching video for videos. They want to know something and how they can get Baba. You see?
Yes, I think that's what Hafiz is doing. Today, I went on Call to Guidance platform. And Call to Guidance is saying that P Black 2 is making more impact than Baba. And I'm like, wow, the power of common sense. I've screenshot the message. They say P Black 2 is making more impact than Baba. And I'm saying, oh, wonderful. Look, the fact is this. Baba has thrown out the challenge. Baba even went a top notch and said, Avraham Ben Moshe to forget about Islam and face the Christian scholars. He is here to face the Muslims. Baba has not said he's here to face CSFO. If Baba wants to face CSF and he brings a challenge, so you and I, we know ourselves, we will not run away from Baba. Like Baba, we have even invited Baba.
I said we are going to challenge Baba later. Let's enjoy the program.
Yes, if we don't run away from challenge. We have never run away from challenge. Now Baba said Muslim scholars. Now, Islam has 5 strong pillars. And one of these pillars is 5 daily prayers. Yes. Baba is saying it is not valid. It is mushrik. It is haram. Go and face Baba and prove him wrong.
If you ask this mushrik, so 5 pillars, these 5 pillars they are talking about, why did Allah say Islam has 5 pillars? Do you see the religion is from God? Quran. It's not in the Quran. Allah never said Islam has 5 pillars.
Now Baba has brought a new challenge. Baba is even saying, if you say Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar is not in the Quran.
Yeah, it is saying.
It is saying
No. Catch your life to say, Madam, say when you have why say na wakasa the no when you high blood pressure.
There be when I bring high blood pressure.
No, me when you high blood pressure.
Of course, because maybe when I was you have to defend your religion every day. We don't have to do. We don't have to suffer.
No, please, no. You see, during my leisure period, that's what I'm doing. So what I say.
Okay. So what is the point now? You have called back again. Second time. What is the point? What do you want to tell us?
Muslims no Baba. That's one thing.
So how come nobody is going to face him? Baba said, Baba is saying, in the Quran there is no 5 prayers or honor. He said in the Allah never said you should face the Kaaba. Why are you facing the Kaaba?
Enemy Baba no is a contradiction.
Yeah,
man.
So that's Muhammad himself is a contradiction too. So why can't you come and face him and show him the contradiction?
You see, you people, what you are doing, it can never work. You are using Baba as a propaganda.
So if you don't want us to use Baba as a propaganda, why don't you come and face him? Why don't you come and shut him down?
And let me tell you one thing, Baba contradicting you. You people are not pushing him. Because Sena Nyankupon Kas say Atikullah, Atikul Rasul.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Which means obey me and obey my messenger.
Okay, so and the messenger, what is the message? What is the duty of the messenger?
The duty of the messenger is to deliver the message.
And what message did Muhammad bring?
Obey him.
What message did Muhammad bring?
He delivered the message
from what? Disconnected. Is disconnected. You see,
settle. You see, these people, they are not reasonable. The reason why I say they are not reasonable is on our platforms, we have created different types of Muslims, right?
Yeah, hello, who is this?
Hello. You're from Stephen.
Okay, Stephen, meet you.
Hello.
Stephen, yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Me person me contribute to before that, before me making me contribution, me person like I don't know regular times say callers and caller. I use that time for the callers to call, and I feel no callers give time say be about 5 seconds because there are a lot of people calling. it takes until yes, let him make his point and then leave and give the thing to another person.
Okay.
Until that is what I want. But my main contribution is
stay
that
more time, so stay more time.
Baba Shuaib, you are making a very good point. Also, he says, I didn't listen to his message, but he says there's difference between the messenger and the prophet. And as Christians, that is why we don't believe Muhammad. Because when we say a prophet is somebody who foretells the future, and that future should
come to pass.
Get into the vision of God. But there's nothing, I don't know, there's nothing that man has said that makes him a prophet. All of a sudden, we just know he's a prophet, and he has said nothing that, because if you check all the history of the prophets, they all say something that came to pass at a point in time, and that is why that man cannot be a prophet of God. Beside that, 2 days, there was a certain Muslim was challenging you, say the name God is like I want to say God is a generic name. God is a generic name. And so be some a bobia is his God. In fact, if you go to the Bible, okay, in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4, was it the God of this world, which is referring to Satan, because Satan is the ruler of this world. And it shows clearly, in fact, already John chapter 10, verse yes.
Hey, Stephen, what time was okay? Mohammed, okay. Life story conclusion, my time was okay. Because
when program is getting interesting, then your time is up. Please.
We
want to help propagate the message of Baba Shuaib. And me as a person, I will forward this message to every Muslim platform that I know. Come out and challenge Baba. This is not, you don't expect Lifestone GA to go and debate Baba for you. Last time, Fragrance called Hafiz, and Fragrance was like, Seto was questioning Baba Baba couldn't answer the question well. And I'm saying, yes, that is what you people want to do. That is what they want to do. They want
another caller. Hello,
this is a awakening program.
Yeah, who is speaking?
So many people. I've invited so many people to the platform. They are watching it. They are watching Baba.
Okay.
We need to be learn and relearn and unlearn what our parents have learned, what our parents have taught us.
But who is speaking? Where are you speaking from?
So I'm Tunde. I'm calling from UK.
Okay, Tunde.
Yeah.
Okay, Tunde. Because is it the first time calling here?
This is the first time I'm calling you.
Thank you, Tunde. Are you a Muslim or a Christian or an atheist?
I was a Muslim. I converted to a Christian, but now I'm retracing my route back to Muslim. After hearing Baba, he's preaching the gospel of truth. Everything that man is saying is from the Quran. He's not mincing the word. You know, the reason why people are insulting Baba is because our people are lazy. They don't want to relearn. They are used to the ways of doing things. They want to keep it that way.
It's true, Tunde.
Because it's really hard. Because it's really hard for people to learn. You know, as soon as you learn how to eat, you want to be eating the way you are taught how to eat. You don't want to learn. Maybe there's another way you can eat.
Better, yeah.
So our people, I can see so many people insulting on this message from Nigeria. Those people are there. I'm not gonna say they are useless because that's the way they are programmed. They are programmed to just go one way.
Yeah, okay, Tunde, okay, Tunde, I'm sorry, but my time is up. Okay, I have to because listen. The reason why is that okay. I went to work. When I came home, I spent like only 30 minutes with the family, and then I came live. And after that, I have to go and sleep again. And, hey.
Thank you, sir. But let me pass on this message. CSF, we advocate for something. We want people to learn and unlearn to relearn. So you don't believe something because that is what your father have said for a very long time. It has to get to a point where you have to take that idea out of your head. Learn another thing. Yes, this is what your imams and your scholars have said for a very long time. But Baba is also bringing another concept. Be willing to be a neutral person and listen to what Baba is saying. But the problems with these mushriks is this. They will not even listen to what Baba says. So they will not listen to any Quran that he quotes. All they can do is you are a fool. You don't know what you are saying. Even when Baba is reading the Quran, they say Baba doesn't know what he's saying. Right now, if Baba is a liar, the Quran is lying. It's simple. If you guys are telling us Baba is a liar, meaning you are claiming the Quran is lying to everybody. So let's throw the Quran away. At the end of the day, if you believe in the Quran, then listen to what Baba is saying. Baba is saying you cannot follow Allah and follow Sahih Buhari or Sahih Muslims, because Allah never mentioned any of these people in his book. Allah never said there will come a guy 200 years later, his name will be Sahih Buhari. Listen to him. Allah didn't say that. So why are you following Buhari? For what? For what?
For what? Like to everything I say, okay, Mr.
Baba is waiting for you.
For you, he's ever ready. He's ever ready. After the program, no, I'm going to try to call Baba back, and I will ask him. Okay, I will ask Baba if you are going to get another chance for these weekends. And let's see if we give us an opportunity.
We will propagate Baba.
Baba will come back here and then give lessons.
Baba must show us the Quran from chapter 1 to chapter 96. Then we know that yes, we are done with Baba. Muslims, be ready. Baba is waiting for you.
Let's listen to Baba. The video, the reason why the Muslims were insulting Baba. This is the video, okay? Let's continue the video a little bit.
There is nothing like Tayyah in the Quran. God never gave you Tayyah. What is the meaning of Tayyah? Greetings. You are greeting who? That Tayyah that you are doing, greeting Prophet Muhammad in your prayer. I thought the prayer was supposed to be for God. Innani ana la ilaha illa ana fa'buduni wa aqimus salat li zikri. And you came to do the zikri of Muhammad in your salat. Is it from God? Afala ta'qilun? There is no salati upon the prophet in the prayer. God never gave you that. That is shirka. Apart from that, there is nothing like shahada for the prophet. You say ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasul. God never gave you all this trash.
You see, God never gave you this thing. God never said it, because the Muslims are associating Muhammad's name with their God. Before you become a Muslim.
I've been saying this all the time. Look at Islam. You can insult Allah, no Muslim will attack you. But if you insult the Prophet, they will come and attack you. This shows that they take the Prophet in high esteem even more than Allah.
Definitely.
That is the only reason why they will pray for the Prophet. Why would you pray for the Prophet when Allah have not asked you? Even Allah told the Prophet, it is not upon you to guide the people. The Prophet is limited. So why follow the Prophet?
And you see, why are you even praying for the Prophet whom his sins has been forgiven? Allah said, I've forgiven your sins, but every day you are still telling Allah, Allah, forgive him.
Yes,
Allah said, he has forgiven him. He said, okay, Allah, please. It is like when the president say, okay, I have released you, you can go. And you are still saying, please let me go. He said, yeah, you can go. He said, please let me go. Allah said he has forgiven him. So why are you still praying for him?
That is why there is a hadith saying that if you don't love the Prophet more than your family, then you are not a good Muslim. In order for you to be a good Muslim, you have to love the Prophet more than even your mother and father.
Okay, like so it's about the Prophet. Please, okay. Once again, okay, if you are on this platform now, kindly do us a favor and try to support this platform. The best way to support the platform is to do this. Just go on these platforms, no? Okay. They are together. This is the trinity of this platform. How do we call this? 1, 2, 3, 4. The Livestone 4. How do we say this?
This is quadrinity.
Quadrinity, okay. It is one platform in 4 persons.
Jagani the father, Chip Chap the son, Seto the elder son. Truth is one, by Otimo the finisher is the spirit.
Okay, please do us the favor, okay? All these platforms, no, just go there. The one in blue begins with the blue is Facebook, and the red and blue that means that you can have it on Facebook, and then the one on Facebook, red and blue, that means that it is on Facebook and it's on YouTube, okay? So Skeptic Jabani is on Facebook. You can check it out and like it for us. And this one too, Chip Chap is Facebook. But Chip Chap CSF is YouTube. Okay, Chip Chap CSF is YouTube. But only Chip Chap is Facebook. Seto SSK. Facebook and YouTube, the same name. Truth is one by Otimo Finisher. That is also Facebook. Please subscribe on this platform for us, okay? Like our video, share, and tag friends. Let us learn together.
Very soon we'll be hosting Baba on Chronicles of Avraham Ben Moshe too. Let them know. We are propagating Baba's message across the whole Ghana. Every sheikh, every malam should come out and face Baba.
Okay, that's the first was thank you everyone. Okay, please kindly share and support the platform. Bye-bye.
Then he says, for indeed God is the guide of those who have believed to a straight path. So God will guide those who have believed to the straight path. Right? We don't need any other person's guidance. So verse 55, but those who disbelieve will not cease being in doubt of it. Minhu, the Quran. Those who disbelieve, they will never cease. They will not cease being in doubt of the Quran. Always in doubt. You tell them the Quran is enough, they say, Akhi, no, you need the Sunnah. The Quran is sufficient, Akhi, no. How do you do your salat if you don't follow the Quran alone? The Quran explains everything. Tell me, how can I use my television? Where does it say how to use my television? The Quran is sufficient for the guidance. No, Akhi. Okay, tell me if I want to sleep with my wife, what do I need to do?
Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly.
That's the kind of questions the secretaries will keep asking you. Oh my God. So, but those who disbelieve will not cease being in doubt of it until the hour comes to them surprisingly, or the punishment of a fruitless day comes to them. That is when you see who is lying and who is telling the truth. Now let's move on.
You want me to bring one complete verse, full verse
from the book of God? Show me.
Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly. Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly. How to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly.
Man, when Adam was created, how did he sleep with his wife? Do you need the Quran to
come on. Show me the verse. Show me the verse where Allah shows you how you should sleep with your wife.
Before Muhammad was born, how did his mother and father slept with each other?